Well, hi everybody, I'm Todd Banner. Welcome to my channel. Back here in the studio in the woods. And the woods are now almost quiet because all of those brood 13 periodic cicadas, 17-year cicadas, they have finished with mating, and just as salmon do after mating, at least Pacific salmon, they die. There's dead ones all over the place. So yeah, now we can walk through the woods and not have it be quite so loud, except there's 3 living ones right in front of me on a branch. I'm going to switch this around. Not sure. Hey, quick short video today. As subscribers to the channel know, I am quite a big fan of the ZS200, Lumix ZS200 camera. And just early last week, I looked on B&H's site, and they still had them listed as available new. And a day, maybe 2 days later, a good friend of mine who shoots with a Nikon Z system, in fact, he's got both the Z8 and the Z9, and some very nice lenses, was asking me about the camera. And because he was looking for something smaller, you just take with him when he doesn't want to carry the big stuff. And I said, I think they still have them on B&H. So I went, and they're discontinued. Interestingly, they still have the ZS100 listed as available new. So that is unfortunate. That was the only place I think that had them. I'm wondering if B&H just bought a ton of them and just was selling them until they ran out. I went over to Amazon. I looked at their listing. Of course, they showed it's not available new, but they have all those buying options. You know, you click on the buying options. Bunch of used ones. Guess how much they want for them? $800. So this camera was available for just under $600. Now, if you want one, you're going to get a used one, and you're going to pay over $200 premium on that. And you know, buying used photo equipment, it's always kind of a crapshoot. Usually you're going to be okay, but sometimes not. My advice would be just keep watching the used sites like KEH and MPB, and just keep watching and see if any show up, because they do a pretty good job in checking their cameras they take in. But it's too bad. And the funny thing is, if you look at all of the YouTube videos that these younger YouTubers are putting up about vintage digicams, it seems like people want cameras like that. And what are we going to see 10, 20 years down the road? People finding ZS200s available and just talking about, wow, what a great camera. Because you see these vintage digicams, which some people say, oh, they give you a film-like effect. No, they don't. I shot with those cameras, you know. And honestly, if you want to make a digital image look like film, I mean, that's Fujifilm's shtick, is having those built-in film profiles. But you can get presets to make your images look like various film stocks. Ted Forbes at The Art of Photography, he has a ton of those. So if you go over to his channel, you'll be able to find them and get those. And of course, Lumix using the real-time LUT thing, it's becoming a Lumix thing as well. But I don't really use presets that much. I'll use the built-in ones in Lightroom, mainly the monochrome ones. And every once in a while, I'll play around with some of the others. But I generally like to make the images the way I like to make them look. And you know, I don't care if they look like film or not. And you know, what is that? You know, if you shot 400 speed slideshow film back in the day, it was grainy as all hell. So, and if you want to shoot film, you still can, but it ain't cheap. Just for kicks, I looked up how much a 36 exposure roll of Fujichrome Velvia costs, and it costs just under $36. So you're talking almost $1 a shot. And then you got to get it processed. So went through all of that. No thanks. I'll stick with digital. Anyway, now let me know what you think. If this was interesting to you or useful, hey, hit that like button. It's a big help to me. I'm Todd Banner. I will see you in the next video.